Oi, how the devil are you? Okay, so I've just bought a TP-Link, let's get it there, a TP-Link 5-port gigabit desktop switch. So it says it's 5-port, that's a bit of a fib, straight from the off. Okay, so you've got here, this is it here, so you've got 5 ports here, and technically it is 5 ports, but only 4 you can use, because one of the ports you've got to use to link an Ethernet cable to your router. So it's basically, you get 4 ports. So it's a kind of a fib, but it kind of isn't, if you know what I mean. So there you go. So what do you get? All you get is this box here. Okay, pretty standard, nothing metal box. Power adapter, some little feet to stick on the device itself. I would advise sticking the feet on. Okay, even if you're going to put it on the wall. So you've got these here, and I believe this is so you can screw it onto the wall and stick it on the wall, either like that or like that. And then you've got the feet then that go on the bottom. Now I would recommend to use the feet, because if you're going to use it on a desk, you don't want to be scratching the surface. And also it helps dissipate some heat from it if it's risen up by about 2 mil. Okay, or that's probably about 2 mil there. So yeah, I would put the feet on. So what I want to do today is to go through how useful this tool is and why would you need it really? Well, you know, they do say that an Ethernet cable provides a much more stable connection than Wi-Fi. But what I want to test today is to see whether an Ethernet cable is better than Wi-Fi. Do you get higher speeds? So I'll be doing a speed test in a bit, and I'll be doing 3 tests, one with this connected to my PC, one through Wi-Fi, and one where it's directly connected from my router directly to my PC. And we'll see how this device compares to the Wi-Fi and direct connection, just to see how good it is. So it's very straightforward. You literally, it is plug and play, like it says, and you plug it into the back here. It comes on. You plug an Ethernet cable into the back of your router, and you plug an Ethernet cable into here. Then you can use any of these ports. Doesn't matter which Ethernet. It doesn't matter which one you plug your Ethernet cable into. It works all the same. And then you run an Ethernet cable from here to your device. So pretty straightforward. You got link act on the top. I think that's link activation, and it says on the instructions here that when link activation is green, so it's on, running at 10, 100 or 1000 megabits per second. Off, no device is linked to the corresponding port, and flashing means it's transmitting or receiving data. So that's what these little tiny holes are at the top, and we'll see them in action a bit later on in the video. And you can see it's pretty straightforward here. The connection, power adapter, the router from the internet there, the LAN port to that, and then your device is running off it. Symbols. I've got my PC set up by here, just temporarily. I don't normally keep it here, just for the sake of this video. So I've got it on Wi-Fi at the moment. So just run a speed test now to see how fast my Wi-Fi is. So pretty good. So we're getting 143 download speed. And 20, looks like 29 upload speed. I've got it hardwired now. So I'm just going to run another speed test, and this is running directly from the router to the back of the PC. I've got it all set up here. It doesn't matter where you plug whatever in, it doesn't matter. Okay, you can plug it into any one. So the black cable is running to the back of my router here, just there. Okay, I've got this plugged in to my socket on the wall down here, the black plug. Okay, and the white cable is running to the back of my PC. Just there. And you can see that here. Hang on a sec, let me get my camera right. You can see here the lights are on, saying that this got a signal and they're flickering, so it's passing a signal through. Okay, so let's do a speed test. Right, so that's the tests all completed. Let's have a look at the results. So first, over Wi-Fi, you had 143 megabits per second download and 29 upload. And then the router connected directly to the PC with an Ethernet cable was 142.9 download, 29.3 upload. And the TP-Link 5-port switch was 143 download and 29.3 upload. So pretty standard right across the board, pretty much exactly the same, give or take 0.1 or 2. So what it does tell me though, that you don't lose any signal by using this box. So it's a fantastic piece of kit for so cheap. I'm not sure, but I think I did get it for about 12 or 13 pounds. It's fantastic value for money. You can get bigger ones of these with more ports, whether you'd need that many, unless you're in an office or something, you don't really need it, but this works well for me. No loss of signal. And even though in this test the Wi-Fi showed to have 143 and 29, the same, you've got to be careful because Wi-Fi is not as reliable. And when it's hardwired, you've got a much more reliable signal. It doesn't flutter, or sometimes the router goes a bit haywire and your Wi-Fi signal drops off and things like that. You don't get that with Ethernet, not so much anyway. So if you do want to get a little box, this little box works fantastic. You don't lose any signal at all. I thoroughly recommend it. Anyway, that's the end of the video for today. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, okay? And I'll see you in the next video.